Malaysia is one of the maritime countries and is surrounded by 640,000 square kilometres of the sea. Until 2013, Malaysia Inclusive Economic Zone (EEZ) covered an area of 548,800 kilometers square with around 46% or 250,000 kilometers square located in the water of Sarawak, Sabah and Labuan. Sarawak has the largest exclusive economic zone area, estimated at 160,000 kilometers square. Current problems happening in Sarawak are overexploitation and overfishing. This issue can lead to decline in fish populations, disrupt food chain, and negatively impact the livelihood of those dependent on fishery. So, our focus on evaluating overexploitation using a bioeconomic model approach in sustainable fishery management in Sarawak. Our research question: first, what are the methods to maintain commercial marine fish production in Sarawak sustainability? Second, what is the level of effectiveness of bioeconomic model in achieving the goals of sustainable fishery management for commercial marines in Sarawak? Our research objective is to investigate methods to maintain commercial marine fish production in Sarawak and to evaluate the effectiveness of the bioeconomic model in achieving sustainable fishery management goal for commercial marine in Sarawak.
Now is literature review. First, Stellus 2010 states that trawlers used in agriculture have had an impact. The function of the trawlers is to be used as a net that carries a weight that is dragged across the ocean floor. Second is Although 2009, trawlers often lead to overfishing because of the equipment is not selective and cause many dead fish to the discarded. The impact of overfishing by button trawlers directly threatens local fisheries. Next, America 2022 states that information is needed to transform the ecosystem approach to fisheries management from a policy goal into an effective tool for successfully managing trawlers population and protecting benthic ecosystem. The last one is Nuruddin and Isa 2013 state that main issue relate to trawlers overcapacity, overfishing, and increase in trash fish, trawl size, fuel subsidized trawlers licenses, fishery management plans, and management financing.
Hi, my name is Nur Atika Bedia Dwanza, S64378. I will present about methodology that we use for the research. First, we use a study area commercial fishery in Sarawak. This is because Sarawak's commercial marine fishing industry plays an important role in the economy, providing income and livelihood for thousands of people. Secondly, we use analysis method, which is data descriptive, that has data collection and which visualizes data, which is the graph chart. And secondly, method theory, the Garden Sarsfield model. Thirdly, bioeconomic model, measurement sustainable yield, and that's why second measurement economic yield and EY and cash by unit effort CPUE. This type we use trawler, that is the highest fisheries used for catching the tiger prawn in the Sarawak oceans. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, next, the graph here is a graphic representation of the fisheries management concept that show the relationship between fishing effort and the revenue and cost involved. It specifically illustrates three important points in the management of sustainable fisheries resources. Number 1, maximum economic yield, MEY. This is the level of fishing effort that optimize economic profit. At this point, the difference between total revenue and total cost is maximum. This means that after this point, each additional unit of effort will lower profit. Number 2, maximum sustainable yield, MSY. This is the level of fishing effort where the fish catch is at the maximum without endangering the sustainability of the fish stock. This is the amount of catch that can be taken each year without reducing the ability of the fishing resources to recover. Number 3, optimum lowered yield, OAY. This is the level of fishing effort that is considered optimal from an economic, ecological, and social point of view. OAY may be lower than MSY because it taken into account factors such as the impact of fishing on the ecosystem, biological diversity, and the socio-economic interests of communities that depend on fisheries resources. This graph also shows the point where total cost equals total revenue. This indicates that no profit is being made, and this is the point before MEY. Fishing effort beyond this point will cause economic loss. Cash per unit effort, CPUE, is a measure of cash relative to the effort used to catch fish. High CPUE indicates good efficiency the fishing effort, where little effort results in higher catch. CPUE is important that fishing management because it can indicate the health of fish stock and the sustainability of fishing effort.
The first graph shows the annual catch for shrimp. Udang putih illustrates a fluctuating trend compared to udang harimau. Udang putih get the highest demand among Malaysian citizens because more cheaper. From 1998 until 2007, the catch rapidly increased from 0 to 4,097 tons. As the population increased, the demand for udang putih rose up in 2017 at RM32.55 per kg with a catch of 4,592 tons, while udang harimau recorded the less catch due to the price is quite expensive. In 31st year of observation, the highest catch for this species is in 2003 at 987 tons. For the next graph, the CPU will be compared to effort, showing that the number of vessels has increased over the year in 2001 until 2003. But the CPU of udang harimau has remained the same from 2006 until the end of this research. The highest CPU is at 1.4, while the lowest at 0. The CPUE udang putih from 1992 until 1998 show decreasing trend with an average of 1.168, refer to overexploitation has happened. The highest CPUE in 2017 at 10.18 represent the sustainable harvesting. The graph shows that during this analysis, the total number of landing for udang harimau is 2,609.5 metric tons, while 43,913.5 metric tons for udang putih. The total effort for 31 years of observation is 70,215 vessels.
Hi, I am S63303, Siti Nur Faiza binti Awang, that will talk about the discussion of udang harimau. Using the equation Q equal to 401.1623 minus 2.0513E plus 0.0025E squared, the effort at MSY is 410.26 vessel with the maximum carrying capacity negative 820.52, and the total should be catch is negative 19.6208. However, the maximum economic yield MEY is 16,688.5267 metric tons year using 2,995.46 vessels. This will affect the udang harimau cycle, also disturbing their reproducting if the harvest of MEY is large or more than MSY. MEY should be less than MSY in order to maintain the sustainability of the udang harimau. The value of the 12.9260 and the E is 2,995.46 vessel, and the total catch is 16,688.5207. This data show the harvest to the maximum economic yield has a big difference from the MSY. Due to the extinction of the udang harimau, they plan to harvest more and more using more effort. However, the stock of the udang harimau is not related at all to MEY. All conditions have been used to measure changes in condition to assess possible effect on fishery stock. In the same way, the confidence interval 95% level of environmental changes affect stock and effort level in MEY and MSY. In terms of profit, there is no profit could be gained due to the but even loss because a lot of effort has been used, but the number of catches remain low due to udang harimau extinction.
The bioeconomic result show that MSY is more than MEY, which reflect the sustainable condition for this species. The effort for MSY is 815.1118 to vessel, and the catch is 1,883.15 metric tons. So we can conclude that as effort increase, the catch also slightly increase. Moreover, an increase in shrimp effort will negatively impact the shrimp stock.
For the conclusion, the document focuses on the bioeconomic modeling of sustainable fisheries management in Sarawak, particularly in the context of marine fisheries, with an emphasis on tiger prawns and white prawns. It utilized data from the Department of Fisheries to determine sustainable catch levels and conduct regression analysis to understand the factors affecting sustainability management and the need for robust management practice to balance ecological and economic resources. The Sarawak government has implemented measures such as strict regulations, conservation measures, fishing quotas, education and training for fishermen to protect fish stock and to prevent overfishing. The commercial marine fishing industry in Sarawak contributes significantly to the local economy, employment opportunities and food security, but the use of commercial fishing tools raises concerns about potential overfishing and environmental impacts, emphasizing the need for sustainable fishing practice and regulations. So that's all from us. Thank you.